Hey everybody, Manny Bear here. We're now on day 96 of the seven-figure climb. And on this video, we're going to talk just for a few minutes about justifying price if you're selling high ticket and what that looks like and my mindset on it and what you'll get. You'll get some value from this, hopefully. Um, I pulled this from a group today. I don't remember which group it was, but someone had posted in one of the groups essentially, how do you justify price your hourly rate when you're charging more than a doctor or an attorney or a PhD or people like that? And the short answer to that question essentially is that you don't. You don't justify price. You shouldn't be. First, you should never ever be quoting an hourly rate. And so when I looked at the post, my immediate response is, why would you ever be quoting an hourly rate? You're not selling time. You're selling high-end solutions to high problems, and you're charging accordingly for that. And you shouldn't be selling anything by the hour. And so we talked about this before, but we don't sell an hourly rate. We don't sell sessions. We don't sell, what we sell is we sell packaged solutions to problems. And that's one of the things you got to get. And then those packaged solutions can be courses, it can be coaching, it can be a lot of content, it can be live question and answer. There's a lot of ways to package everything, but essentially we sell packaged solutions to problems. And so you shouldn't ever be charging an hourly rate. And another thing that you want to think about, brain surgeons don't justify their price. Heart surgeons don't justify their price. And your mindset needs to be that this solution that you're bringing to these people is going to help them in a very, very big way. And so if you're selling an increase, and I sell increase, so essentially anything that you invest with me is any money you spend with me is an investment that's going to ultimately make you more money. And that's the mindset you need to have if you're selling increase. And so you really shouldn't be hung up on charging high prices or trying to figure out how to justify it. And if and I can tell you, like if someone has a conversation with you and you quote the fee and they say, well, so and so, this other person can do it for less money or whatever. I can tell you when I get people like that, it's a hard pass for me. My answer is immediately, I'm probably not a fit then. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Heart surgeons don't negotiate price. And generally, when someone says this person over here charges less, what they're trying to do is they're trying to negotiate with you. And my advice is just don't negotiate fees. Decide on what you're going to charge what you're going to charge and move forward. And then, like I said, the main thing is you're going to sell a packaged solution that to problems that are going to help people in a big way. And it all starts with a big solution that helps people. And like I said, if you run into people who are you're going to run into people who are tire kickers, who aren't in the game, who really aren't invested in what it is they want to do. You're going to have that. The other thing is your funnel should take people through a series of things where they really get to know you and the fact that you can bring the heat and the value to what it is they're doing. But like I said, you've just got to decide what you want to charge, build your business around that, and then charge that. And like I said, you shouldn't be trying to justify price, and you certainly shouldn't be justifying an hourly rate. As a matter of fact, a lot of us charge a lot more than attorneys, and that's fine. But what's interesting is the attorneys that are the highest level, they're not selling their time by the hour. I mean, you do have a lot of attorneys that do charge $500 and $750 an hour for their time, but attorneys at the highest level, they're doing contingency-based consulting, contingency-based work where they're getting a percentage of the revenue. A lot of times, they're doing trial work where they're basically defending someone for a serious crime, and they're charging a flat fee for that. And that flat fee can be $100,000 to $1 million and up. It just depends on the level that attorney is at. And what's interesting, some of those people are charging a retainer against hourly rates, but some of the people at the highest level, That's their fee. It's like, it's going to cost you 750,000 or $1 million or $2 million, and whatever the number is, that's the fee they're going to charge. And like I said, they've transcended hourly pricing, and your mindset needs to be that you're going to do that as well if you're selling a customized solution to a problem. And I can tell you also, when people go to the dream team or Jose Baez or some of the biggest attorneys in the country, like I said, there's no negotiating price with those people. You're not going to go back, and they're not going to go back and forth with you. And what's interesting is, if you're dealing with people who are at that level, a lot of times you're not even getting in front of them until you move forward already. So you're going to go through hoops just to get in front of that person. But like I said, the main thing is you want to focus on solutions, customized solutions to problems, package solutions where they get a series of things for you, but for that you're going to charge them X amount of dollars, and you got to be fine with that. And then this is the other thing. It should make sense. If you can, if you're charging someone $10,000, but you can help them make 100,000 or 200,000 or 500,000, $10,000 isn't that much money. And what we're talking about here again is when you're selling increase. And a lot of us sell increase. And so when you think about it, that's what it looks like. Now, the other thing too, um, like speed is worth a lot of money. The quicker you get someone to 1 million, the quicker they can basically take their life back, and they're essentially getting their time back. They're buying time back, and that time is extremely valuable. That's the reason brain surgeons, heart surgeons, they're charging a very, very large amount of money for a very little amount of work. And the reason for that is because they're increasing life expectancy. They're increasing the quality of life and things like that. And then, if you've got a person on trial for a very, very serious crime, that person is paying for potential freedom. So essentially, they're paying to get their time back. And so that's what you want to think about. But like I said, I thought I would just give you all some insights. And so my mindset here is, you shouldn't be trying to justify price. If someone starts asking you questions about fees, or it seems like they're trying to negotiate, you're probably better off waiting for the next bus. You probably need the deal flow set up so that you got enough people in the pipeline. But we appreciate you being here, and we will see you all on the next video. And again, if you haven't taken a look at my Manny Talavera Inner Circle, it should be a link somewhere below that you can actually click on that and take a look, giving you a lot of content there for a very small amount of money. But we appreciate you being here, and we'll see you all on the other side, and thanks a lot.